right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Kim here with Kim Bricks, and today we have a special build for you. We had a viewer ask us if we would go ahead and review this build because he hadn't bought it and he was very interested in it and wanted to know our thoughts on it. So we went ahead and picked it up. It is the DK Creators Oscorp building. This is set number 80033 with 2,539 pieces. We have done a couple of DK creators here on the channel. One of them was a lion in the savannah, and I'll put that up there. We also did a DK creators magic cat. I'll put the link for that up here. So we have worked with DK creator bricks before. I am looking forward to this Oscorp building. It is going to be a cool build. We're looking forward to this. We saw this one and we saw another one. This is the smaller of the two. Curtis is going to do the bigger of the two, but the cool thing is that this does have a lighting component. It says top details of the building are equipped with lighting effects. I almost forgot to open it up and show you what's in the box. Let's check that out. So we did order this on Temu and had it shipped. And it is something that is sold on Yumco. It looks like it's got a great book here, and let's see, we have bags 1 through 6, and it shows you what all of them build. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 steps per page, it looks like, but they're laid out in a pretty similar fashion, so they should be pretty easy to follow. And it looks like the older parts are grayed out and the newer parts are in color. It also looks like, again, all the bags that you need for step 6 are in there. Here is your lighting kit. So that's there. And it looks like we have an everything bag, which is used at different parts throughout the build. So this one is going to be hopefully a pretty quick build, and we'll see you after I get it done. All right, y'all, I am finally done with this build. This is the DK Tec Creators Oscorp building number 80033 with 2,539 pieces. And I would say probably 2,000 of them were windows. No, I mean legit. Watch the short of me putting together just one bag of the windows. They are all over the place in this build. They are on every single facade. They are just there. And I'm just going to tell you right now, we bought this originally because a channel member asked us to review it so that he could know kind of what to expect from this build. And we got it, and then it took a month to get it because we bought it off AliExpress. We got it for, I want to say it was $55, so not too bad considering 2,300 some odd pieces. But I am just going to say right now, it took me probably 2 months to complete this build because it was that non-enjoyable. I mean, literally. This build is up for the worst build of 2026 so far. So be looking for it at the end of the year when we do our best of, worst of, because it is not a very stable build. It is meant to open, right? So this is hinged so that it can open, and you can't open it because of this top piece up here. And even if I change the angle of this top piece as much as I can, I still can't open this. However, just for the record, there's nothing in here worth seeing anyway. If you are going to spend money, I would suggest spending about $150 more and getting the Oscorp building that Curtis put together, and he got the more enjoyable of the Oscorp buildings. And there's going to be a link up here in the video so that you can go check that one out. The detail in that one is amazing, and it has got a lot of windows as well, and it is huge, so you got to have space for it. Absolutely huge. This is big, but that one is way bigger. And just honestly, I would not spend the $50 on this build again. It's probably going to be one of those ones where I smash it on video, I'm thinking. But I'm going to take you in. I'm going to show you all the details of this. I'm going to show you where some problems were that I had, and a lot because of brick quality. If I'm going to be honest, this is not great brick quality. And we'll check it out. So let's go check it out. All right, here is a look at the Oscorp building in its full glory, I guess is what I would say. I'm going to take you in and I'm going to go handheld on this because it is just so tall. And I'm going to show you some of the problem points that I see with it. It does look pretty good. And if I turn off the light here and turn on the light switch that's back here, you can see that they did, in fact, try to light up this building. The one thing that I would say about it is I'm not really super happy that you can't see the Oscorp sign. You just really see the lights around it. But they did try, and the lighting is relatively well hid and was pretty easy to go ahead and install. So let me take you in and show you just some of the things that I didn't really care for about this build and that are kind of problematic. Okay, so first thing is that these pieces up here are angled and they're not really attached. And honestly, you can kind of see from this side how poorly done it is. And then the top of it isn't too bad. It's got some decorative pieces. You've got these lights down there. You've got the big spire as well as some like danger airplane lights and a cool little spotlight there on the main build. The Oscorp is actually pretty cool. I do like these channel settings. They were the same one used on the other Oscorp building. And then you can just see, you know, the windows come together pretty well. Sorry, I had to turn it, but the problem starts to happen on this side right here. So you can see all these stress points here and how horribly connected this is. It really has some bad connections. This is actually angled. It was put together actually pretty well before I moved it, and just moving it, these bricks came apart right here and right here. It's just really terrible. Also, there is a ton of stress along this line right here and along this line. It's just really almost too tight in the way that it's been created. This whole column here actually just sits and resides on like 3 studs down here. And while it is connected into the middle, there's a middle piece in here, it really is not well done. In fact, I'm just going to be honest with you. I just rotated this a little bit more, and this piece up here came apart even more just by rotating it. I'm going to take that piece off real quick. See how easy that was? And the reason why is so that I can kind of show you the interior. You can't see the there's not much here on this interior. It's really like, let me go handheld again. It's really just kind of a clear, zoom out so you guys can see. It's a clear structure within there, and then there's 2 points where it's connected to the main part of the build with a, you know, plate to try and give it some stability. It's also gone to the other side of the Oscorp sign down here in the front, but that's the only way that it connects to both sides. It's not a good build. It's not a good structure. It's not detailed. If you need windows, this build is an amazing one to go ahead and get, because you get a ton of windows for not a bad price, but the brick quality is just terrible. If we go down here, you can see that they did try to get some detail down at the bottom level. So we've got some greenery and a lamppost and some big signs. We've got a door and an entryway, a little fire hydrant, and then you've got the Oscorp sign, which is some cool trans pieces, so I'll be glad to have those. But it just really was not a fun build. It was not a good build, and I'll be happy to smash it with a hammer and pull it apart. So thanks for stopping today. Thanks for being here. The one little silver lining on this cloud is that we can use these windows on our contemporary mock, and that is what it will be used for. We needed the dark panes and the black windows, so we have some pieces for that. So at least we got to source some pieces, and we're not going to be stacking them on top of each other the way this one is done. So don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button so you don't miss another Kirkham brick build. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.